Hello, my name is Madame Kupfnuskutze and welcome back to my channel Beautiful Booty, where I talk about everything I want to because I can. And we are still in spooky season, so I thought I will talk about something spooky. This time it's the horror movie tag. I done some tags before and it was really fun, we enjoyed it. So this time it's the horror movie tag. Yeah, and there can be some correlation with their questions. I may have answered them. And the first question is one of those. It is, what was your first horror movie? And this is Halloween 4. I'm pretty sure it's Halloween 4. There was a movie called Snow White, and it was more the adult horrorish version, not adult, but you know. And this might be the first one, but I'm really sure it's Halloween 4. Number 2 question is, what is your favorite horror movie? This is a dumb question. Like, who? No. What horror movie? Which era? The 20s, the 30s, 40s, till now? Do you mean zombies, more fun, thrillers? I can't answer this question. Do you mean movie with like my favorite movie story-wise, or do you mean like atmosphere and lightning and if it's art? I can't answer this question. This question is dumb to say. Like, I'm sorry. Whoever wrote this, I'm sorry. Number 3, what's your favorite horror movie genre? No, this is a better question. And this is a better question. And this is hard because this is also a hard question, because watching a movie when sitting down and really watching the whole movie and the story and watching it in the cinema, I think my 2 favorite genres are thrillers, as more the horror thrillers, and the slasher movies. I really enjoy like killing of some horny drunk teenagers. Like I really do enjoy this. I also actually really like these paranormal activity movies. I don't know why. And I of course always love the classics, and I also love the Italians. I mean, the lighting and the settings of these movies are so beautiful, and also like the old German movies like Nosferatu and Dr. Caligari is like, I can't. Let's say my favorite horror movie genre for fun is slasher, and for movies is either paranormal or thrillers. When it comes to a more artsy and I want to watch the movie just for its aesthetic, it's a whole other question. But I have rambled on with this question a long time. So number 4 is, I'm looking at the questions because no. So number 4, what genre scares you the most? I'm scared from jump scares. I'm a scare cat. I'm afraid of... I am afraid of everything. So I think jump scares. So that's why a lot of these paranormal ghost movies are very scary for me. But also like sometimes... No, slasher movies. Don't scare me. But the Italians with the eyes, with these fucking eyes things, I can't. Like every time I see it, like Fucci did it so often. I don't care how the effects are. If you put in some eyes getting plugged, I'm out there. I'm just on my seat out there. But other than that, everything that actually really has jump scares, like these whole psychological things, like I don't know if they scare me. Like, it's not that I'm more the jump scare person. Yeah, I guess so. So number 5 is, what is the last horror movie you watched that actually scared you? Everything with jump scares. The last one I can remember is, I think, Halloween 4 had some jump scares in where I knew they were coming, but I still couldn't prepare. I would say this one. Yeah, let's go with that. So number 6, who is your ultimate scream queen? Now this is also like, okay, I know that there is, how is she called? I know there is this blonde girl, Quigley, I think. No, You know, the girl that from the Return of the Living Dead, and she also played in Night of the Demons. This one, she is nice, but she has blonde hair, so she's out. She is like out. I also like Felicia Rose from Sleepaway Camp. Barbara Steele have been in a lot. Barbara Steele from a lot of Mario Brava movies, and then of course TP, but I also like TP, but I think she called TP. Yeah, I think she was called TP, but I think that she went crazy. Isn't that the story, that she and her husband went crazy and they were like Tiger King and had a lot of tigers and wild animals, and they even made a movie called Roar? Or is this just in my head? It could be just in my head, but I think it was. Yeah, could be just in my head. Then I also like Elvira, although she's a copycat, but I still love her. I also like Vira Hobson. I'm really bad in names. Hobson, I think that the one who played Frankenstein. I also liked her, and I also like Faye, the girl who was in King Kong. Okay, I think she was the real first scream queen. And I also like Jamie Lee Curtis. At least she's not blonde, because if you're blonde, you are out. Just if you have been the first in something or the first in your genre, but otherwise you are just out there. No, I don't care, you're just out. So this is my answer. Is I don't know, I like Barbara Steele. I also like a lot of the but they are not scream queens, because they are most of the time the bad ones in a lot of Japanese horror movies, the females, you know, but they are most of the time the bad ones, so who cares? But yeah, that was. Oh, and the girl from Halloween. How is she called? Isn't she called Dennis? No, she's called differently. Who cares? I have answered question. I will now go on to the 7th question. What's a concept that you'd like to see in a horror movie? I would like to see some new big killer again, like some nameless killer. Like no backstory. I don't care for his poor childhood or anything. I just want again some nameless evil killer that kills people and we know no reason. I also would like the concept of, like, because the first Halloween, Halloween 4, I would like to see Halloween going on the round. What is if, you know, the girl would become the new evil one, and like Myers just, I don't know, retired, died, you know, and yeah, that would also be cool. The other thing is, I think some Eastern European folklores and superstitions would also be nice. Like, there are so many of these ghost tale stories from the Asian and in Japan especially. I would really like to see them in also in Europe, or Eastern Europeans, or also in the Nordic ones. I mean, that has been started like this. It's starting a bit that there are movies like that, but I would like to have that more. I mean, there's Krampus, but that's an American movie trying to explain Krampus. I mean, you know, it's like that, because in Europe we have Krampus and we have Berchten, and like they also have like the guy that the cool one, the one who is going with Saint Nicholas, I forgot, Schwarze Piet, I think he's called. Then there's this guy, but actually there is like Krampus and Berchten in my region. Berchten is not really a Krampus, it's like more of an Alp demon, but like that's going on too far. But I would like to see more folklore superstition of Eastern Europe, North Europe, or also like, I don't know, maybe in some other parts of the world, I don't care. Like, this would also be a nice concept. A new killer, Halloween 4, and that. Yeah. What is your favorite on-screen kill? I like the kill from Jason with the sleeping bag. I really I don't know. I don't know. I found it so funny when he kills them like that. I found this really funny and nice. And yeah, that's the one that just jumped into my head when I was thinking about it. It's definitely not the best, but it's the one I always have to think about it, because it's just imagine, like, I don't know. But I will go with that. I don't care. It was a really fun kill. So let's go with this one. and maybe, or just go with this one. Let's just go. Or no, let's just. I was now thinking about the Beyond and the kills there, but no, let's go with that one. Let's don't go the round of eyes and weird animals eating you, because no. So, what's your favorite horror franchise? I like Halloween, but it's more. I also like it's hard. So I will go with. I mean, I also like Friday 13 and Nightmare on Elm Street. I think is the last one of the three big ones. And I also like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it went down a road really fast, really quickly. So let's go with Halloween. I think from all the I think from most of the big franchises, I think I like most of the movies from Halloween. Now that I think about it, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Is Dracula also a franchise? I never really see it as a franchise. I also see it as a reimagination of a book, but not really a franchise. The same goes with Frankenstein. Oh, you know what? The Mummy. Because the original Mummy movie is an original movie. There is no based book. It's an original horror movie from Universal. So maybe I should go with the Mummy. But then the Mummy never really went back to its roots. How it was, because that was not that much of a horror and it was not a comedy, but it would be nice if they would go back to this. Yeah, let's go with the Mummy and Michael. I think that they would fit. They would be friends, maybe, or not. And the last question is, who is your favorite horror director? I really like the works of Carpenter. I will not say it again. The movie I talked about now, 100 Years, and then I also like The Fog. A lot of people do not like it, but I really enjoy The Fog, and I also enjoy The Thing. I enjoy a lot of his movies and the sound and the atmosphere. But when it comes to lightning, about the light setting, I mean always the light setting and how the atmosphere is. I really like Mario Bava. And I also like Argento's movies when it comes to the atmosphere and the lighting. It's so beautiful. I mean, his movies are nonsense. I'm really sorry if you love them. I also love them from the looks, but they are nonsense. They are utter nonsense. And yeah, so Bava, Argento when it comes to atmosphere, Carpenter, and how is this new guy called? Like the one who made Us and Get Out. I am so bad nowadays with names, it's unbelievable. Yeah, really, it's unbelievable. But this guy I also like. I like his movies. I enjoyed them actually. I also enjoyed Todd Browning's movies. Todd Browning's movies. I'm an idiot. I just realized I'm an idiot. I also like his movies. I really like Dracula and Freaks. So I don't know what to tell. I also like Cat. I also like some of the Japanese and the Korean ones, but I have to dig in the way more. So yeah, so let's keep it with the mainstream ones and not go. There are also really good Russian ones, and like some crazy Russian directors, and some and some crazy Japanese directors, especially when it comes to the cyberpunk era. It was. But also before that, and also the Korean ones. The Korean ones always like so depressing and end like really bad, I have the feeling. And with the Japanese ones, they're always like evil females. Not always, but I really enjoy them. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is my answer. There is no answer to none of these questions. I think I answered none of these questions right. And so that's it. So this was my video today of the horror movie tag that I failed miserably, and I realize I'm an idiot and I can't remember nothing. And I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week and everything. I'm sorry that I'm sitting so stupid, but my cat is on my lap, if you haven't realized this. So that's it, and have a good day. Bye.